Scorpio, hi, it's Athena. Okay, I want to first say that this is the end of the year. I can't believe I'm saying that. December, last reading of 2018. Holy crap, right? But what I do want to say is that, like most, end of year situations, instead of, let's make this different this year, right? Instead of saying, you know, come January 1st, these are the resolutions that I'm going to make in my life. Instead of saying that, why don't we reflect back upon all of the lessons that we've learned, okay? Let's instead look back on what we've learned and how far we've come and progressed, okay? Because this earth plane is a school. It's a school of learning. And if we don't take responsibility to become better and progress, then, then you're just wasting your life, right? You need to take responsibility. We have taken responsibility in order to grow. With all of this, all of the lessons that we learn, it only progresses us to become the best version of ourselves that we can be. Okay? So, we've come a long way. And we are now in a different version of ourselves. We're in a higher version. We've progressed now, right? So let's look and see what the end of the year will be for you guys, but also how far have you progressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it similar to the November readings, but instead at the end, I'm going to just do a full card spread, all these cards from just like moving into December, mid-December, and into January. It'll be just like one line of cards. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Very important. If you see a card flip out and something else resonates, something comes to you in your head that says, wait a second, I'm feeling this way about that card. Well, then that's your message from the universe. It's called a download. Okay, so take that message and use it for your own behalf. Okay, because that's how the universe works. It's that simple. Okay, now let's see what achievements that Scorpio has made. I'm using the Gaia cards as I did last month. One card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and here we go. Scorpio, your card is a hidden gift. So it looks to me like you've had an ending and sadness, but with this ending and sadness, a new beginning comes about. Now, this has been, not this card, but the summary of most of the readings for the end of this year has been about endings and new beginnings. When one door closes, another opens. It's really been crazy how that's happened, but it is the end of the year, right? So that is how, it happens. With a death comes rebirth, The sunset becomes the sunrise, right? It has to happen. And we're no longer the same people as, we are not the same. We are supposed to be here to provide a progression of the soul to become our highest version. So we need to make sure that we work toward that to become the best version of us. But we have to take responsibility to move forward. Right? Right. Okay. Let's do it. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let me put the camera's down so you could see. We got 9 of Wands in reversed. Leaving the wounds behind. Faith card. Well, that speaks for itself. The universe is asking you, Scorpios, to have faith in your world even though right now the Three of Cups is reversed. So, like, what was once three potential candidates are not available right now. It's a three-party situation that turned really bad. Someone got wounded, and obviously here's the ending. It says an ending and sadness because of that situation. So someone feels Scorpio, like it's you that feels like you got backstabbed in love. Okay, backstabbed in love. It's right here. It says the story. The cards are read just like they come out, and the universe wants you to know, how these cards come out. Three of Cups is three people in a situation that couldn't go anywhere because of that. So trying to get out of your head right now, Scorpio, I'm going to take one more card on the Palace, and there you go. A death, an ending, time to shed what was once, shedding that what was once, and now moving and becoming a new version of you. This is truly what this gift is being given to you as a lesson. It is sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. Okay? So when God closes one door with this ending, know that you will have success in a new life. However, you're scared. You're looking back and you're fearful of, you don't want to move forward. You're kind of like, I'm scared of what's coming. And, we make decisions based upon two things, either love or based on fear. So Scorpios, I would recommend that you find your faith, because that's what the universe is asking you to do. Find your faith and allow life to show you the way, instead of you trying to control and be fearful of whatever you are fearful of, which could be, rejection, it happening again, being backstabbed, being hurt, being bruised, being wounded, right? Fear of that potentially happening again, unending. Okay, so let's move forward and see. How did you get to this place, to where you're at right now? Well, justice was not served because there was no balance in the relationship. You were trying to recuperate, but it has not helped you really, because you're still fearful. You did get clarity. You've been given clarity, verbal clarity, about you were waiting for this knowledge to gain justice, which you don't feel has been justified. And you've had in the past some negative thoughts, but once you got clarity, this is complete clarity. Someone verbally cleared the air with you and said, this is the deal. And you kind of want justice, but you haven't gotten justice on the situation, and hopefully that's not something that you're looking to get as a revengeful situation. It's more, actually, I think, you're just scared to move forward now. This was a blessing in disguise. You were with someone in the past or this could be a job that ended, but it is love. I'm sorry. It's not a job. Or it could be a job that you loved, that you were very financially independent. Or it's this person that is very independent and very blessed financially. So, at one time you were real happy with the situation, but as it progressively went on, negative thoughts, waiting for the truth, you got the truth, and now trying to deal with that truth, going within and hoping to resolve it by getting it justified somehow, some way. So now we've gotten to the point where we're scared and we're looking back on our past. Maybe with when I clarify, we'll see that you have taken responsibility for whatever this has transpired, because understand this is a mere reflection of you and the chaos and the stuff that goes on in your life that has brought you to this point. It's brought you to your knees, and it's because you have manifested this. You understand that this mirror reflection is you. So this has been something that was inevitably going to happen, especially when you have a 3 of Cups. All right. So, sorry, when you have a 3 of Cups, you're looking at, third-party situation. So now the universe is asking you to find your faith, okay? So let's get 3 cards. There you go. The Justice card came out again because you're really wanting justice. You want to move forward. You don't know what path you're going to take because you're all up in your head. You want a second chance. You're scared, actually, because you don't think you're going to get it. You want peace, and you want abundance. You want to be abundantly, at peace, but you can't because, it's that 1 cup, here's the deal. I mean, let's look at it from a real serious vantage point. We had 3 people. 1 had to go. 1 decided to go. There were too many irons in the fire, as they say. Okay? So that is where we're at right now, Scorpio. We're in this mode of fearful, not knowing what direction you're going, knowing that you have to make a choice on something, but not really knowing. So the universe ultimately is just really asking you to be within your own sadness with this ending. Have faith that a new beginning will transpire, and maybe, not as you anticipate. Maybe the universe has something completely different in mind for you. But you, Scorpio, this is your card. You need to shed your skin. Here you are, Scorpio. You need to shed what is not working for you. You guys are the snake. The snake has what? The snake sheds its skin certain times of the year. Well, it's time to shed your skin and start a new path, a different path, okay? One that's going to make you happy. And right now, you're being asked to see how that is going to transpire, but not be fearful of it, right? Positive change is going to happen for you guys. Positive change is going to happen. Do not be fearful. The universe is on your side. I'm seeing the situation correct. So the universe is saying, get a grip. That's what I hear. Get a grip and heal. Heal your energy. Your twin flame is right around the corner once you heal. It's going to be your new beginning. It will be your new beginning. But you got to let go of the past. Okay, let's go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These 2 came out. You must nurture yourself. Are you eating healthy? Are you keeping yourself healthy? It's mostly about staying humble. Be humble, Scorpios. Turn this fear into positivity for your life. Turn this around for yourself. What makes you passionate? What drives you? What goals do you have? We're progressing now into, all energy healing. You need to get healed, mind, body, and soul. Your body needs to heal everything. You've received toxic energy from your external. Because you're a Scorpio, You've got toxicity around you, your energy. So you need to either sage or just clear your energy by lighting, you know, if not sage, lighting candles or using crystal healing. Any way you can clear and shield your energy, you need that really, yeah. And then find the blessings in the situation, because with this, through this time, you have been given blessings. Whatever didn't work out for a reason. Okay? Those are blessings. All right? Either way you slice it, it's a blessing. Even though you don't see it, maybe you need to reflect and see someone else's point of view in the situation. Right? Maybe you're not looking at the whole picture. You have to go within. You must go within and listen to what the universe is asking of you. Having faith. Listen to what someone else has to say about the situation. You're going to be abundant as soon as you heal. Okay? There's abundant prosperity coming in for you, for sure. You need to heal. All right, Scorpios, all across the board, out of all these cards, you have 3 clear your energy, healings, and nurture yourself, which means smoking, drinking, eating wrong, you know, all of that stuff needs to be cleared away. Toxic people that are around you are drawing, because you're so sensitive of a sign, you are taking in all of those toxic energies from others. So understand and respect the blessing, right? The blessing. You are going to be able to turn something for yourself, make something financially that will gain prosperity for your future. You need to go within and find your peace. Okay? All right, Scorpios, that's good. But you have to do the work. I think I've said that to Scorpios before. You really have to do the work. And then you will attract alchemy, what you deserve. Which is a new beginning. But you have to do the work, and you can't be scared. All right, let's look at your love situation for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What you let go, forgive, learn the lessons, Scorpio, and move on. Make the effort to make you a better person. You might be flirting with someone new. You might want to. You need to keep an open mind about what's coming towards you. Okay? All right, let's go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There you go. There's your 3 of Cups. Front and center. There was deception in a situation for sure. It could be a marriage situation that someone cheated, or it could be a relationship long-term, someone cheated. You're not being honest about, like, you may be married and or in between and looking outside your marriage. That's why God is saying to have faith. And maybe this new beginning that you're being asked to take is to come to terms and take responsibility for deception so that you can move into a committed relationship that is trusting and worthy, you know. And where does it stem from? It stems from you. You need to love yourself first, Scorpios. And I think someone is married and wanting to go outside their marriage. There's attraction for sure in that situation, but this deception, yeah, you need to free yourself. You need to free yourself from a situation, Scorpio, that involves 3 people. And or someone freed themselves from you. And that's what the ending is. Oh, look, pay attention to the red flags. Yep. So either you or someone external to you, I'm feeling it's you because you need to free yourself. You have involved yourself with a third-party situation, and now you're being asked to let go of that third-party situation and move into a, first of all, love yourself. This is you, front and center. No gender specific here. Love yourself enough to not allow deception and red flags to be part of your life. Okay, I'll take these last three. There is a reconciliation, but I feel this reconciliation is with someone that you have been attached to. I think this reconciliation is that, and I feel that there's trust issues within a marriage, and someone is, or you're deceiving yourself about someone in a relationship. Another scenario is you need to free yourself because there's not enough love here to sustain either a marriage or a relationship. So you have a lot of, Scorpio, watch out. You have to free yourself, or someone has been freed from a relationship that involved deception, red flags, and unrequited love. There's not enough love in a situation, whether this be a marriage or a relationship in general that had trust issues. So the bottom line is, Scorpio, have faith and love yourself first. And that's when you find who you are, what you want, and what you will and will not put up with. If you are in a third-party situation, you got to get out, Scorpio. If you were in a third-party situation, someone got out, and they decided that wasn't for them. So it looks like it might have been someone left a third-party situation because of the fact that they knew there was deception and red flags and trust issues. So maybe you need to free yourself from situations that involve three parties and to love yourself more. Once you love yourself more, what's going to happen? You're going to attract a person who has, no deception. You won't be deceptive, right? If you want truth in a relationship, if you want trust, you have to be the trust, right? If you want love, you have to love fully. So I think also in this unrequited love that you don't love yourself enough to attract the right kind of relationships. There could be a codependency issue going on as well because of the unrequited love. Looking outside of a relationship, wanting a relationship, but the relationship is plagued with deception, trust issues, and red flags. You can't base a relationship on all of these negative types of relationships. So find the love within yourself first, Scorpios, and then perhaps you can then attract what is rightfully for you. A new beginning, a new path, without all of these factors. You need to trust in God. Because with the ending and sadness that you're feeling, it's having faith and trust that a new beginning will come for you. But you need to put in the work. Meaning, no third parties, meaning no one that's married looking outside of their marriage. Cut the ties, cut your losses, and move forward. Or find yourself in a situation where you value yourself so that you don't put yourself in these deceptive relationships. Okay? That's a huge message for you guys. Huge message. All right? And also, let's not forget how much clearing you have to clear yourself. You need to purify your body, mind, and soul. And find the blessings in your life. Understand that now that we're coming into the end, now that we're coming into the end of the year, Scorpio, it's important for you to understand that you need to purify your relationships. You need to love yourself enough where you're not in relationships that you have manifested on your own accord that are deceptive, that have red flags, and that brings you sadness. You can't clearly be in a relationship that has no trust. You can't clearly be in a relationship with someone that is already spoken for. Or maybe that's you. But it doesn't come from a place of wholeness and purity. So the universe is asking you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, clear the way for yourself through the end of the year so that you can start a new beginning and love yourself first and foremost. That's the message here. Because your card came out as fear. Don't be fearful to love yourself and find the blessings that God gives us every day. You need to purify your body, mind, and soul. And then you'll be able to start new. A new beginning is right around the corner for you with new people, but you can't have all that deception and third-party situation, whether you're married, whether the person you're with is married, whatever. There were I've actually had this reading for Scorpio on more than one occasion. So you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. That is your message, Scorpio. You need to change you. You need to become the best version of yourself. And then you will be able to attract that same thing in return. That's how the universe works. It's a mirror reflection. So when you look outside of your circle, you look at your friends, you look at the chaos, you look at the trust issues, you look at the unrequited love issues, you look at the deception, you have to take responsibility for that. You must heal all of this. And then you're able to say, okay, I got this. And then, given some time on your own, doing the work, it takes work. You can't, or you're going to end up in the same cycle again with a new person. Different face, same results. Because these patterns keep forming. And when you allow this kind of behavior in your life, because it's mirroring you. There's no one here but you. Everyone else is a mere reflection of you. So take responsibility and change you so that when you look around, you will see amazing things and you'll be at peace. More importantly, this can't make you, that's why you're fearful. Your cards clearly said that you're fearful of moving forward in your life because you have been so used to those old patterns, those old ways. You need to step out of your comfort zone and start doing the work on yourself. Eating right, meditation, journaling, deception, red flags, trust issues, people that are married in relationships, wanting to get into a relationship while they're married, or you're in relationships with people that are married. It doesn't work that way, Scorpio. It's bound to crumble because that's a faulty foundation. That is not how God wants us to be. You have to, if you're married, then you got to either work it out or say goodbye. And then you can move forward with your life. It is a progression, right? And that's what I started with this reading as. Look to your year and see how have you progressed. Ask yourself, how have you progressed as an individual? We are souls in a human body. Your soul is begging you to free yourself of all this crap and start taking responsibility for your life in faith. In God we trust. Find that faith within yourself. All right. I want to thank you all for the blessings of the year, your subscription, your unwavering commitment to this channel. I thank you so much. Chocolate thanks you. And I want to send all of you love and blessings for a healthy, happy, and safe holiday season. I wish you love. I wish you peace. And I will see you next year. Okay, bye.